Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm back yet again with another review, just like I promised last time. So in today's video, we are going to be going back into the reviews and talking about Aladdin. Now, Aladdin was actually, the original one was actually my favorite. Like, it was one of my favorite original DreamWorks movies. Not DreamWorks, Disney, sorry. So, anyway, it was one of my favorite Disney movies as a kid. Now, I didn't understand the premise because I was like young, but now that I understood it, I was actually wanting to have wanted them to make a live action remake of the story. Did they do a good job? Yes. Did they pick the right actors? Also, yes. Because I really did like Will Smith, and there was a singer that sung "You Never Had a Friend Like Me," and I really thought that was Will Smith, and I felt like Will Smith should have been in the live action movie, and he did, and he sung the entire song. And I have to admit, what he did to remake the songs that he featured in, such as "You Never Had a Friend Like Me" or uh, Prince Ali. Those two songs were actually the best songs he's ever made. Robin Williams did do a good job singing these two songs in his time, but with Will Smith, he did it much better. And if I had to make a versus video between these two, I would say that what they did in these two songs, they would actually be the right amount. But if I had to choose which one was better, it would be Will Smith. Now, this isn't because I'm black and he's black. This isn't a racist thing. It's just that I felt like someone black should have played the genie in this remake and sung the songs that he was in. That's just it. That's all of it. And Abu in the story, he kind of acted like himself, just being Aladdin's wingman. And I did think it was a good idea for them to make an extra song, but Speechless just didn't feel like the right song to add a new one to. Now, here's the bad stuff that I didn't like about this movie. For one, the effects for the characters and how it goes to it is actually good, but if you really look into it, it's really bad. I mean, it depends on what type of person you are. If you're someone who loves live action movies and would appreciate it if the studios that makes these movies had improved animation and visuals, then this Disney movie isn't for you at all. Like, not even close. Now, if you guys don't really care about the visuals or the effects that they put in these movies, then that's actually pretty good for you, because what they did for Aladdin, there wasn't too many stuff. It felt like they put like bombs to imboost the magic powder stuff that Genie always does whenever he's like snapping his fingers or using his fingers as guns to make a wish come true. That was actually pretty amazing. I really liked it. I loved it. And also, when they remaked A Whole New World, that was much fantastic. It was just as good as the original. Like I said, I really loved it. And Jafar, how Jafar was executed into the story, that was actually, he was actually not as good as the original. I kind of think that the original Jafar was better, while the new one was kind of dull. But he had good intentions as a villain. Although DreamWorks tried to remake Aladdin, you may think that it wasn't exactly good or bad, depending on who you ask. I think Aladdin did in fact do good. Disney is developing their second live-action film, which is The Lion King, which I am pretty excited for, since it's going to be one of the first live-action films that is all CGI. Like, there's not one human in this. I'm pretty sure there has not been one movie where it was live action and everyone was CGI, including the backgrounds, because like people are using green screens to make an environment instead to make their live action movies. Yeah, but back to Aladdin. I was getting a little over myself with The Lion King. Anyway, hold on. Okay, so Aladdin is actually a pretty good movie. I love what they are doing, and I love what they did with the special effects, and the story is in fact good. Within the movies, I do think that between me, the ones that I actually have a great side to is Genie, Aladdin, Abu, and that's pretty much it. As for the rest of them, they're not really bad. It's just that they just weren't developed good enough. So that's why the characters that I like were small, and that's pretty much it. And finally, I want to talk about the songs just a little bit more, because like the songs were just great, man. I really like what they were going with by putting them in different places. Like, they're not remaking parts of the movie into live action remakes. Like, they're not remaking the scene where he is not only singing one jump ahead, but he's doing it in different places. He's not going up the stairs to escape, and he's not climbing up a tower of sticks. That's why I like the movie such as great, because like when you're making a live action film, you're not supposed to model everything after the original. Like, you have to make your own new story. It doesn't have to be officially modeled after that. So with that out of the way, I really do love Aladdin. But the movie that I'm really anticipated for Disney is really The Lion King. So with that out of the way, that's all I have to say. I'm going to give Aladdin a standard 9 out of 10, and that will be it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys rank Aladdin in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, share to your friends and family, hit the subscribe for more great content, and let me know in the comments below what you decide of the video itself. My name is Kevin, and I look forward to hearing from you.